Hello and welcome back to Soul Spy University. This is a special holiday edition, except you guys will not know the holiday until the very end. Okay, including Tommy. Anyway, I am about to break something to Tommy live on air. He has no idea. We like to do this a lot so that we can keep the reactions very organic. So stay tuned, guys, because he's gonna flip his phone. Anyway, in the spirit of Easter, happy Easter, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep this channel alive. It helps us to be motivated, especially during this transition, to keep putting content out for you and for us to survive on here. It only takes a second, and honestly, it does so much for us, and it's amazing karma. So thank you so much. We appreciate everyone for being here right now, and please stay till the end so you know exactly what's really going on. Also, if anybody would like to support me further, my heart will never forget. There's nothing ever too little, and everything makes such a huge difference. But in the meantime, I'm just so grateful that you're here at all. And yeah, we're about to break some pretty big news to Tommy right now. So wish me luck, guys, and hope that I'm still alive after this podcast. Hi, Tommy. How you doing today?
I'm all right.
Yep. You're right now. Anyway.
All right, let's see what this is.
Yeah, not a big deal, not a big deal. But as you know, Tommy, I've been going through some things lately.
Yes, I've heard.
And as a result, I've had to rescue an emotional support friend.
Okay.
Is this a hint?
A rabbit?
Yes, a bunny rabbit.
Okay.
There's a few details you might want to know.
Okay.
It's big.
Okay. All right.
Like 7 feet long.
What? All right. It's a big bunny.
Huh?
It's a big bunny.
Yeah, he was working out pretty great, but the problem is my building started to catch on because I had to walk him.
Okay.
Hard to hide a 7-foot rabbit, especially when it's mad.
Okay.
And apparently that's all the time.
Yeah, bunnies tend to be pissed at humans.
Apparently they're just always pissed that you're around or a human.
Okay.
Yeah. So the problem is, my building said I can't keep him there. So he might have to stay here for a little bit.
At my place.
Yeah.
And your building, which is 3 floors, says that this bunny is too big for it. Well, my building, which is 6 floors, says it's perfectly fine. Well, let's see. Let me find out more, please.
About your bunny? About the bunny?
About the bunny, not my bunny. The bunny.
Well, here's what else you need to know. He's only going to
Okay.
stay for about 7 years or so, as long as it takes for him to die. And I chose the lop-eared version, so the ears are flopped. So
Yes.
when the ears are flopped, which is all the time, the ear span of the flopness of it is actually 24 feet.
How does this thing stay alive? That seems way too big for it.
Oh, with the help of you.
Okay, I get your meaning. No worries.
Yeah, so he's gonna be great. He's gonna love you. I'll stop by once a week to make sure he's doing great. And I think it's gonna be a great thing for you, Tommy, to walk a 7-foot rabbit that looks rabid, and he's gonna be amazing. Amazing.
How exactly do I squeeze this thing into my elevator?
I believe in you and the rabbit. I believe in you and the rabbit. Let me see if I have any notes on what you're asking. 7-foot obese rabbit. Don't get in the way of his ears. Oh yeah, don't get in the way of his ears. So don't don't trip over his ears, don't touch his ears. Also, you might not want to look at him because he'll get pissed, more pissed. So just it's just going to be a 7-foot by 24-foot creature in your house that you can't directly look at. And also, you might want to walk him pretty often, like 7 times a day or so. That's not bad. Let me see. I hope you have zero amount of social anxiety due to walking a 7-foot rabbit. Oh, he's also going to be mad if anyone else looks at him.
Cool. How does him being angry at people manifest? Is he aggressive, or he just sits there and mopes?
He's pretty aggressive. He will destroy anything that looks at him. So have fun with the lawsuits. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing you. Don't have any lawsuits because you have to run. You have to pull this 350-pound rabbit away from who it's pissed at, which is anyone that glances at him in his peripheral or straight on. He's just a nice marsupial, but you know what? It's great Easter spirit every year. And you're doing great karma.
But wouldn't it be better karma for me to let it loose in the wild?
No, it'll kill everything. It'll kill everything. It'll kill everything, Tommy. You are now its guardian angel. You have rescued it.
So not only am I rescuing it, but I'm protecting all the other animals from it.
That's a good way of putting it. You are rescuing all those other animals.
Now, seeing as this thing is so large, so aggressive, wouldn't it make more sense to maybe, I don't know, because there's a lot of starving people out there, donate it to a hungry people?
I don't think Floppy McFlopperson would appreciate you saying that. Well, I hope he doesn't hear you with his gigantor flop ears.
He understands English too?
Yes, and the flop factor is quite enormous. He has the best flop factor available.
Can I ask, what made you get this thing?
It was a soul connection, Tommy. I walked into the island of misfit pets. I don't know if you've heard of that store on the corner of Yay and Nay. I walked into it and I just was having a day. I just wanted to pet a few things and lower my blood pressure and naturally lower my cholesterol because I'm not taking them pills. And I just felt something staring at me and I was like, wow, why do I feel something? I just feel something. And I turned and there it is, it was just like its eyes were like, "Meh." Here, let me help you with the visual. Oops. It was like, can you see this one's eyes? Just imagine that, like really big.
Looks pretty big from here, but all right.
Yeah, and I was just like, normally anyone else would be, petrified because it's huge. And I was really petrified. But what ended up happening is something that's very similar to people that encounter Bigfoot, which is I was really enamored with the fact that it didn't eat me right then and there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I thought soul connection, this is meant to be, I'm going to rescue this animal. And, I asked how much she was. And of course, he's like $10,000. So I'll be paying this off. I'll be paying this off for the next 10 years. But at least I know that he's rescued in a great home, which is apparently your home and now his home.
Um, I think maybe we should talk more about this before you jam a gigantic rabbit in my house. Also, maybe that I understand that sometimes you get confused and you think, oh, this is so sweet and everything. Meanwhile, on the other hand, the rabbit's looking at you like, I will eat your skin, human. And you're like, it's adorable soul connection.
Yeah.
So maybe you may have been confused in that situation. But I believe that maybe a conversation as to what to really do with this thing and not to jam it in my small uh, place and force me to walk it endlessly and also keep it from murdering my neighbors because I have cats in my building.
Okay, first of all, you don't like the cats in your building. Second of all, who cares about your neighbors? You don't like them. Third of all, forcing you, this is the thing is, okay, forcing you, I'm never forcing you to do anything. Okay, so you can calm down. Calm
Good. Okay,
down.
good. So we're agreed. So this isn't happening. Good. Good, good,
Oh
good.
no, what's happening is that this rabbit did try to kill me 7 times since I got him on Monday. It is now Saturday. And I knew there was a real soul connection because he let me outrun him every time.
Oh, okay. I would assume it was just morbidly obese and just gave up.
Oh, perhaps that's why.
That's a possibility. I don't know.
Mm, mm. But anyway, I
So
think you and this giant marsupial are just meant to be. I can only hope you have as close of a soul connection as I do with it. I think you're going to enjoy amazing, amazing dinners with it, as long as it's not trying to eat you. And if it is, think of that as a compliment. It only wants to eat delicious, delicious things.
ooh, you know what? I don't, this rabbit and I seem to have a lot of things in common. I too hate people. I too am large. Um, so maybe we get along. I don't know.
That works out great, Tommy, because if you want to accept me in your life, it's also the 7-foot rabbit.
Well, you just said you didn't have it for very long, so maybe let's think about it because there's a lot of ranches around here.
I can't
Maybe a
abandon the
7-foot
rabbit.
rabbit.
I can't abandon the
It
rabbit. I
won't be
know what that
abandoned.
feels like.
There's horses everywhere around here. You don't think a 7-foot rabbit would get along with a freaking horse?
What's going to happen? He's going to eat a horse and then he's going to get in trouble. And then you're going to see me, all Little House on the Prairie, like, no, no. Right. And like, you don't need that. But what we do need is Happy April Fool's Day, Tommy.
Oh, okay. Well, thank God.
Are you disappointed? Did you really want there to be a 7-foot rabbit?
Yes and no. Here's why. As I said, I'm fairly certain I would get along with the fucking grumpy animal because I'm a grumpy animal. And, a 7-foot rabbit just chilling out on the couch and just throwing my hand or arm around a freaking 7-foot rabbit and we just watch TV together. That would actually kind of be cool. But
Yeah, okay. The rabbit I'm describing would slowly turn to you and eat you.
it'd be like, I understand as it's going into its mouth.
Well,
I would have done the same.
well, Happy April Fool's Day. And
Thanks.
I hope you guys, I don't know, had an awesome April Fool's Day. Usually my April Fool's Days are way better. I'm just in transition right now, but I do believe an emotional support 7-foot rabbit would have been great for Tommy, but it's okay.
See, my April Fool's jokes are a little too like I would like puncture someone's brakes, and then as they're being rushed in the ambulance, I just pop up like April Fools, and they're like, why? So my pranks might be a little more aggressive than yours. Yours is cute because it's how it should be. Mine are just a little too much. So Thank God there's not a 7-foot rabbit that exists. I know there are big rabbits that exist, but thank God you didn't get one because this does kind of seem like something that you would absolutely do.
Well, maybe I'm just breaking it in by saying it's April Fool's Day, and you never know what's really going to show up. Kind
Hey,
of like
listen,
the way back in the day, the way people used to tell their family that they're gay, they'd be like, I have cancer for like an hour. And then at the end, they would just be like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just gay.
oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the end, it would be great to have the rabbit instead of like, God forbid you ever had like gave me like some kind of like fluffy little dog that just freaking destroys everything. Oh, oh,
Muffin, you guys can't see it. My dog is sleeping in the black abyss of the background, but she's black, so you can't see her. Muffin, come here. Well, let's give them a little bit of a show and then we'll wave them goodbye.
dear God, is that a dog in my house?
Well, you probably can't see her.
I still can't see her. I see a white rabbit. Is that
Oh my
the? Oh,
God.
you're on my couch. Get off my couch.
She's like 10. Anyway, guys,
Oh, good.
I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And oh, she's gonna bark now, the neighbors. And thank God, this was April Fool's Day for him.
Yes, the dog on my couch is so much better.
All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. And Muffin says, till next time. Farewell.